Today's transmission is really about disciplining the self. And the word discipline comes from a disciple of the Supreme Consciousness. Of how devoted are you to open your own heart and your mind to something that is greater than you are perceiving yourself as a human being. After all, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And so I invite you to step away from this temporary relationship with the role that you're playing in your human self and enter into the more permanent relationship, the infinite relationship with your true self, which is your soul self. Our thoughts have an energy which contains a real connection. And at the end of the day, this energy to tune into your real self is only a thought away. So how do you transform your knowingness into a real relationship with yourself as a soul being, as a supreme being, as the creator being, or as God? And how is this relationship different? Well, this relationship is pure, it's clear, it's unconditionally loving, it is eternal, and it is unblemished. Time after time again, in the endless cycles of reincarnations within these parallel universes of different frequencies that we're tapping into, we tap into the part of ourselves that is blemished. But as you connect more with your supreme essence, your God consciousness of beingness, you start to embody more and more and more of that soul essence of love and light within the self. First of all, can you look into your own eyes as if you are looking through and into the eyes of your Supreme Soul? Meditation can help you to do this so that you focus more and more and more of self-remembrance within. The most natural thing for a human being to do, or a human consciousness to do, is to remember. Can you remember the sacred space within yourself through your mind as simply as a thought? Think of it as an intellectual connection, a thread of high vibration. It's a very subtle thread, but it's always there, connecting you to your higher consciousness self as your own beloved, as your own lover of unconditional love. And when you're feeling unhappy or stressed or worried, ask yourself, what am I plugging myself into now? Where have I taken myself away from this thread? In that moment, ask yourself, am I awake? Am I aware enough to tune into this vibrational energy and tap in and turn on to my subtle thread of my connection to my own supreme self, my source connection, my healing light of self-remembrance, of self-respect, of self-empowerment, of light. Can you taste this like a soul love? The best time to do this is in the early hours of the morning, to tap into that God frequency time between 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, and allow yourself to be within that perfect love, within that clear consciousness and wisdom, and sit with it. Sit with this light and allow all of your blocks from within to dissolve into that light, and allow this light to change you so that you start to change your outer reality. Think of it as a cosmic soup of different ingredients that you're carrying, and you're simply emptying that soup out and turning it into a clear soup. So you're stepping out of those roadblocks and remembering the light within. And slowly you will start to receive uploads of energy within your own cells, within your own innerverse. Often people have to hit rock bottom to be so desperate to reach out to do this. During these times, ask yourself, who am I really? And what is truly, truly important to me in my life right now, in the eternal now? Always remember that every cloud has a silver lining. What is the quality of the life I wish to lead? And as you build this foundation, like building a house, you have to build a strong foundation first. You stabilize yourself through self-respect, self-esteem, self-worth, self-love. And this loving connection simply increases your own energetic frequency of vibration within, through love, through light. Give thanks to yourself. Embrace this light. And so now I invite you to go into a meditation with me. I invite you to surrender everything. Whatever you're holding in your hands, put it down. Sit with a straight back. Put your feet firmly planted on the ground. May I offer you a connection to your own divinity, to your own supreme self. Sit quietly. Close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face and your arms and your hands and your legs and your torso and your feet. Embrace this silence. Love up the stillness. And visualize a permanent self, a soul self, a beautiful star. There's a tiny, tiny spark of life energy right in front of your brain. Withdraw from your worldly life withdraw from your body consciousness. And just imagine yourself to be this point of light, a still, sparkling, silent point of peaceful light. A light that doesn't contain any roles, that doesn't have a profession or agenda. A light that is so pure that it doesn't contain a race, a colour, a caste, a creed. It is just pure. This is your soul, a soul of peace, a soul of clarity, a soul of purity, a soul of unconditional love. And allow this soul to encompass you from within and on the outside like a warm blanket, filling all the cells of your body, inside and out. Feel its warmth. Smell its sweet fragrance. Taste it. Touch it. Hear it. And allow it to fill your inner world and your outer world. Because this is your soul conscious state, greeting you with the divinity through your mind's eye. It is your gemstone of light, of supreme, unlimited source love. And it is the most powerful essence you will ever feel. Focus on this gorgeous absorption going through your mind as it merges in a tantric union like a divine love affair, fully as unconditional love, radiating right through to the core of each cell of your beingness. Allow it to heal you from head to toe. Allow it to caress you, to fill you with this pure, pure love in its stillness, in its silence, like a sweet perfume spraying every cell of your being. And as it touches each cell starts to radiate out a loving, still silence. And as your inner verse starts to fill up, this radiating light radiates outwardly to everybody you meet within your field of consciousness. And know that this divinity is only a thought away, a thought connection. Breathe into it. Breathe it in into all of you. and breathe it out around you. Sit quietly with it. Reconnect with your true self, with your divine connection, and allow the blossoming of the flower of your soul to happen from within, in a divine love-making to the beloved of self, from a higher plane of consciousness, as you fill your inner self with your love-light connection. This connection is only a thought away, allowing you to open up and experience the source of your own eternal power of simplicity, purity, love, and light. Tune into this energy, as this is the energy of the new consciousness of being, and allow yourself to fully encompass this. And I invite you to do this every morning. Give yourself 10 to 15 minutes of time to experience yourself with this love. Have no expectations, just be with it. And see how it changes the rest of your day as you have filled yourself up from within, right down to the core of your beingness, in a simple self-remembrance of your soul consciousness. This is who you truly are, a spiritual being. Let go and let God. Simply allow. And from this space, you can watch yourself as a distant observer, soberly and impartially, decreasing self-importance, as you're simply returning to a neutral state of balance, and allowing yourself to graduate to a higher level of your avatar consciousness, which increases the vibrational frequency of your morphogenetic field of consciousness, simply by encompassing your presence, essence of pure love and pure light. This is your Shakti. We all carry her seed within. The Shakti of eternal life, free of any mind control, free of any fear, but full of all knowing, all truth, in a deep, deep oasis of pristine, still water of life that has eternally always been yours, and you're just tapping into it. And as you quench your thirst more and more and more and fill your own cup with it, you are eventually then able to distribute this to those around you who are dying of thirst. And allow yourself to be love in action in every situation. As the water of the light of your supreme consciousness, embodying the generosity of goodness of your heart that is not attached to body consciousness, but is a purified field of supreme avatar consciousness, of a raised vibrational beingness. So silence your mind, the outer mind, and enter the portal of your heart of peace and eternal love, of oneness, of unity consciousness. Are you ready? Are you ready to let go and allow the God consciousness to come in within yourself? It all comes down to discipline and devotion and dedication and detachment. It is your responsibility to tap into that never left you, that never will. So allow this to saturate your ego consciousness. Are you ready? Wholeness and balanced vibrations.